Hey y'all, welcome back to Basics by Barbara Ann. It's good to have y'all back. Today we're going to be talking about cleaning chicken. Now y'all know chicken can be nasty. So I'm going to take you through cleaning chicken legs. I said, okay, what part of chicken I want to clean? So I said, I'm going to clean chicken legs. Plus, chicken legs was on sale this week. And if you know what's going on with food, food is high as the dickens. So I got 10 pounds of chicken legs for $5.90. So I said, okay, chicken legs it is. So you're not gonna be able to see my face in this tutorial because I need to concentrate so you can see how to clean the chicken. So I have a knife and I have my cooking scissors, cooking shears. All right, and those are my go-to. So we have chicken leg. Look at this chicken leg, guys and gals. Dirty, 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 dirty. Now, it has the backbone to it, so we're going to end up taking that off. All right, so let's get busy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and cut that backbone off. And this knife that I have cuts through bone and stuff. So we want to cut on through and get that backbone off. Then when I come to a certain part of it, I'm just going to break it. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm not going to throw this away. No, 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 baby. Because I'm going to make some stock, some chicken stock with this that I can use later on in my gravies, in my stuffing, in my soups. So I'm not going to throw this away. I'm just going to throw it in here for right now, in the sink. Okay. Now, I might have cut a little too much off, the bone is showing, but it's all right. All right, so now I'm going to take my cooking shears, which I really, really like. See all this fat? You can pull it off with your hands. That's one way of doing it. Bam. And all this excess skin, I'm going to take my cooking shears and I'm going to cut it. I love cooking shears. They just make everything so easy and so uncomplicated. And then, like all this fat right here, just cut it off. I don't do a whole bunch of pulling and all that. I like to, my tools work for me. I let the tools work for me. And you want all that little extra fat off of there and everything. And now see this piece of skin hanging way over here? I don't want that. I want my skin on my chicken, but I just want it to where it's covering the chicken. Then I take my knife. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to try to bring it up to the camera. But on here, you see all kind of pieces of hair, like little feathers. See that? We don't want that. So then I take my knife. And this knife is good because it actually pulls all that out of the chicken. And whatever it don't pull out, I'm going to take out with my hands. One thing about chicken, when you're cleaning chicken, defrosting chicken, defrost your chicken in the fridge or defrost it running cold water over top of it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Back in the day, we was always taught, throw the chicken in some hot water, defrost it. Well, one thing I learned in my cooking experience, and I told you guys I'm a professional cook. I work in a prison setting. I train offenders to cook large volume meals. So what I've learned over the years with my education and background and everything is that when you put that chicken in hot water, bacteria grows. So you're putting yourself at risk for food poisoning. So you don't want to do that. You want to defrost it in the fridge or whatever. Now I'm going to show you. I still got some ilk on here, some stuff on here. But I'm getting ready to show you what's coming off on my knife. See all that? You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. And you want that off. But you don't want that on your chicken. You don't want to be eating that. You don't want that crap. You'll make sure your chicken is good and clean. And the surface is good and clean. And everything. So I have a few more. See that fat right in there? All that fat. See this? I don't want that. So I just take my cooking shears, which makes it so much easier than pulling all that fat off. I feel like I'm doing an operation. But I am on this chicken. We're going to have this chicken good and clean. Ain't nothing worse than biting into some chicken or any meat and you got all that darn fat. Don't nobody want that. Plus, it ain't healthy. You know, a little fat's okay. But a lot of fat, we don't want that. And you just take it off. Your cooking shears makes your work so much easier. Woo! It make it easier. Okay, now, let's talk about the little skin down by the foot of the chicken. That little yellow thing. We don't want that either. So, I take my knife again. Now, this knife is really good. It's a serrated edge. This is a serrated edge knife. And it comes off. So, I'm lifting that, see? See that right there? We're taking that off so I can finish pulling it off. So now you see, I have the heel, the skin, or whatever you want to call it, of the chicken, but we don't want that. Then you're going to wash your chicken off. Now, I want to show you guys this. Let's put this in here. I got a sink full of chicken. I got to finish cleaning. But I just wanted to show this short tutorial. Now, in here, I have 3 chicken legs already cleaned, washed, no fat all over them, anything, right? I already washed them. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put salt on them. Now, y'all know I don't usually cook with a bunch of salt. But for this, I do. I don't cook with it. I clean with it. So I wash that chicken real good with that salt. Now, I literally am scrubbing it because the salt has a little coarseness to it. So I scrub it. Now, some people that I know wash their chicken with vinegar and the salt. You know, whatever your preference is. Because you're not going to eat this with all the salt on it. You're just cleaning it. And you scrub it down. Scrub it good. And then you take and you rinse it off. I'm going to show you the difference in the chicken after it's been scrubbed. Let's rinse this out. Any excess, whatever, out of there. And these are my bins. I use these bins to prep in and all kinds of stuff. They're just so handy, especially if my sink is full. So now, this is a piece of chicken after it's been cleaned. See how white and pretty that is? There's no fat on it or anything. This is a piece of chicken that has not been touched. So you have the dirty chicken that hasn't been touched with all the fat and the gook on it. And then you have this nice, clean, white piece of chicken that's nice and clean. So when you get ready to clean chicken, just remember cold water, wash and clean in cold water. If you want to defrost it, put it in the refrigerator overnight. And if you want to defrost it during the day, run it under cold water, put it in cold water. Do not use warm or hot water because it begins the growth of bacteria. And always, always remember, when dealing with any meat or any poultry or anything, wash your hands. Wash, 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 wash your hands, especially in between. Because if you go into, say next I want to cook a vegetable, then you can cross-contaminate your food, and you don't want to do that. So this is my little short tutorial on cleaning chicken. So thank you for tuning into my channel. Like and subscribe. And I'm ready to hear your comments on cleaning chicken. And welcome back to Basics by Barbara Ann.